Alright, looks like we can interact with that window. I'm not sure if there was anything else.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Nice. Yeah, that last part was something else. Absolutely amazing. We almost came close to eating Christopher, the goldfish. We turned into a cat, turned into other animals. If you've not seen that part too, go watch it. Alright, let's oh nice, alright, so we're going out. No, I can't go back in. Alright, I guess that was it anyway. I think it might have been just the dialogue from Molly's board. We did yeah, check the rest of the room before, so that's nice. Alright, one thing is that we are not going along the branches.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Molly the cat. Wait, I'm confused now. If Molly's a cat, then why is Molly a little girl? Maybe, yeah, the theory is that she's a little girl during daylight and a cat during the night. The plot twist just made it more interesting. feel like we might be going to that area there sometime later in the game. It just seemed like, yeah, part of the house you can visit. The back garden. Alright, looks like, yeah, there isn't any other dialogue.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Edie. Alright, she liked knitting. Maybe a scarf, jumper, hat, gloves. That's the snake, right? I guess she was a bird lady. As the saying goes, you have a cat lady, dog lady, bird lady. What other animals do you... Like, certain people have a lot of...
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
That's what I said. Gloves. Oh, so that's creative. She paints them onto like the part of the tree.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what really happened to like Louis. What shrine sketches or sketches? Did I read that right or correctly? Yeah, we do have something else down here. No? I think it was just the portrait of Louis.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
the mole man. Was that real? Was that made up? A myth? A legend? What does that say? Not clear enough. The VHS.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Alright, home movies. Weird. That Weird America. The Finches. My friend Bigfoot. What is that? Cry Edith interview. Random junk. Oh, Edith Junior Lake Trip. Some photo award. Conspiracy now. Can we play this? No. That's not an option.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Yeah, but would someone like Edie go? Like, you're 72. It's not like you're going to pack up and quickly make your way out, is it? It is like spending time somewhere for so long, you just adapt to it, so you don't want to leave.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
The dragon. Yeah, that's the dragon park in the front garden. What is this? Built 1937. Is that Devon Finch? That's a D, right? Blueprints. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called when people study like trees. Treologist. I mean, I know it's not the correct term. Yeah, you have like a geologist, if I can say it, studies rocks or whatever. guess there's a subject topic on trees as well.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Are we going through there? She was 90. And that's a milestone, making it to 90. Even making it to, I would say, 80. What is this? Norwegian folk tales. Is that where the developers are from? This giant sparrow who created this game. Alright, we got another oxygen tank.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
What? No.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
I knew there was more to it.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Alright, his name is Sven. Why? To me, it looked like a D. That did not look like a S. I guess it was built by Sven. 1937.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Yeah, this is Edie's parents.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That would be Edith. Yeah, great grandparents. Like her grandparents would be Edie, and then her great grandparents would be, yeah, Edie's mom and dad. Sven. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Savan. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, that is it.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Odin. There's so many books in each room. It's like they're like a whole wall of shelves of books. Candles.
Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
I was just about to say, is this a sewing machine? Like the first of its kind. Oh, that's the room we were in and made it through that passageway. Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Walter, Gus, Dawn, Lewis, Milton, Gregory, Edith. They're all here. Can we put on one of these hats? Let's go through the door.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Pink? No. I think it's just salmon. It's not pink, it's salmon. Your everyday bathroom items, docks. Yeah, nail polish, perfume, hairbrush, medicine. MTWT FSS. All the days accounted for. If you don't know or didn't know. Yeah, it's just the days, like M for Monday, T for Tuesday, W for Wednesday, and so on. Nice salmon room. Why is it so pink? Like everything, like from the floor to the ceiling. Pink flamingo. I guess we're looking at this.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Nice.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Can't really see those images. I guess it's one of those rooms where he would take the picture and then go to like a dark room where it's red or something along those lines anyway. You get the pictures developed. Anything else here? No. What is this? Yeah, crouching is not an option we have. a space room. The room where you orbit around the room. What, cigarettes? What? What? Why do they let me? Or I think I just went back the same way I was going or came from. Fort Calvin. I mean, what a room to have, like. What? Command center. Fort Sam. Right, nothing we can interact with there. What was this for? Alright, that was interesting. Oh, the height. Calvin stops growing. 1961. Some keeps going until 1968.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Explore the universe. To the command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
We made it.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
We're gonna make it.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Come on, we gotta do it. Yes!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That was beautiful. That was so much fun. Yeah, I wasn't really sure the game would let you go all the way around. Yeah, I just kept kind of swinging. I thought at some point it would just, yeah, jump or just kind of cut to the next dialogue or scene. We made it. I guess that is it. I don't know why I just looked up there.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, I was kind of wanting to maybe do something as a astronaut. I guess that was something secondhand we were given to do something.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
The lunchbox. Alright, was there a point to this? No. I guess not. Through the bookcase. That was something from a Tomb Raider. Going through a bookcase, finding some treasure.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yeah, I guess it was the time when they were kids, like smaller, 7, 8. Alright, that might be the exit. It looks like we can go into this room down here.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Alright, nice. I think what I'll do is leave this part here we'll continue on in Barbara's room. I feel like this might be, or it is the last room that we can explore before maybe making our way back. Yeah, into the house, and then we're making our way upstairs. Well, we'll find out in the next part. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you as always for all the support on the series. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Yeah, I've said this game, it will either be something you're interested in watching, or just absolutely not. And it could be something in between, where you weren't sure if it's something you would be interested in, but after watching some of the gameplay or the story in itself, it's kind of got you hooked, maybe. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not, like I said. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this part anyway. We will continue on as always until we finish the game. So thank you so much, thank you for all the support, and I will see you guys in the next part. Alright, safe guys.